The madness continues. It never stops. I missed out last week, I know. I was on vacation. I know I missed out on this information. But we must continue the slander. We must continue the hate. We must continue to destroy the sales of 2K. They must learn the error of their ways. They should learn from their mistakes. They put Kobe on the cover and used it to get as much as they could out of y'all. And I told y'all niggas not to buy that. No, I gotta buy it for Kobe. I gotta buy it for Kobe. And what did you gain out of it? Absolutely nothing. The game was dead within the first month. The first 3 weeks, this game was dead. Nobody was playing this game. Nobody was touching this game. Nobody was talking about this game. And y'all got the audacity to tell me. Y'all been reading my comment section? Now that I'm back, I've been reading my comment section. Well, what do you want out of the game? What do you want out of the game, nigga? I just want a basketball game. They're not providing that. They've been providing us with the same shit every fucking year. They are more interested in trying to figure out ways to get money out of you than to focus on just actually making the game good. And then y'all wonder why 2K fell off. This is NBA Live levels of fall off. The way how we used to look at NBA Live back during the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era, this is how we're looking at 2K now. We're just looking at a dying breed right here. We done with the disrespect. We done with the microtransactions. We done with all the bullshit and terrible business practices that they are performing on us, man. We done with the disrespect at this point. We just want basketball. Take the microtransactions out completely. That's what we want. Take them out completely. We don't need to buy a 99. Let us grind for it. Make the rating system a lot more easier. There are so many games. There are so many better examples of how to rank up a player based off of the archetype that you build them off of. NBA Live has shown better examples where you don't have to use microtransactions. Now, me personally, I prefer the NBA Live 16. I prefer the NBA Live 16 attribute system, but that's just me though. But as far as like the way how this been, the fact that they're still going to restrict your player with the builders and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know. I heard through the grapevine that it is. But we'll see. We'll see in this video. I need confirmation to make sure, because I don't really know that. I've been away for a whole week on vacation. So I've been away from the bullshit. I've been away from all the mediocrity and all that bullshit. So we're going to get right into this though, man. NBA 2K25, the My Player, My Career Courtside Report. Let's see what they talking about here.
Welcome back to our next NBA 2K25 Courtside Report. Today I'm joined by Zach Timmerman, principal producer on NBA 2K25, as well as Mark Little, My Career developer. Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Now, there is so much to talk about for NBA 2K25. This is where fans can live out their hoop dreams and build their legacy like never before. Before we get into MyCAREER, let's talk about the MyPlayer Builder.
When you're building your MyPlayer, you're not just building a legacy this year, you're also building a dynasty for your team. And we understand this is a very integral moment, a very important decision. And so we put a lot of time into ensuring that the various paths that we have in the builder are gonna allow all walks of our gamers to be able to make the player that they wanna make. To create your own, it's the builder where you just have so many options, changing your position, changing your size. You can articulate through every single one of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with your builder, all while you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be. Options, changing your position, changing your...
Let me see. So a 6'1" point guard can have a 99 shot, close shot, driving layup, 91 dunk, 70 post control, a 96 and a 94, that's 96 mid range and a 96 and a 94 3-pointer. Accuracy is definitely going to be up. Defense is pretty good, but he's 6'1" though, so what the fuck?
Your size, you can articulate through every single one of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with your builder.
Damn. So you shoot the driving layup up to a 79, you already at an 89, you already at a 76. Damn, look at, you already at a 76. It's like, damn. They ain't even get to the shooting or the defense yet. So once again, it's restricted. Niggas already at a 76 and only got two fields touched on. Okay, you got the speed up to a 79 and all that, but you can't, nigga.
All while you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to...
Hold on. Go back.
Perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where
going too fast.
Equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where...
Oh my god, bro. Back 59.
It's the builder where...
Trying to get it at the right spot, bro. Slow it down. Super slow, slow down.
The builder.
Okay, so you get it up to an 85, you at an 87, like, dog. By the time you get to your defense, shit, you'd be lucky to reach a 70s. Damn.
For somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities, can eventually make the build that they want to. We also have our pro build making veterans that have been playing the game for a long time. They're probably going to want to jump in there as well. There's also another group that wants to jump in there to try to make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds really intriguing. One thing I loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning this year?
Why?
The community builds feature that we had last year.
Nobody cares about anybody's build, bro. Nobody cares about anybody's build, bro. Nobody cares about anybody's build. Everybody gonna make their own fucking build. And then there's gonna be the meta build that everybody gonna take after, bro. So it's like, what is the purpose of that? Pointless. This is pointless. What does this have to do with improvements on the game? You're talking about shit that's already been in the game, bro. What are the improvements?
It was really exciting. It was really nice to grab the best build makers that we have out there, be able to have them put their build in the game. Ultimately, people, when they would grab these builds, they felt like they could instantly compete and play with the best gamers out there. They'll be available season 2. We'll be dropping new ones each season with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest play styles that are out there.
A lot of new features coming with this new build.
There's no purpose. It's like, you better off just making your own fucking build, bruh. That's the best I could tell you. Make your own fucking build. Don't go off these community builds or these preset builds that they always have. just figure out your own build, man. Just tinker around, play with it. That's the best I could tell you, bro. Try to find a balance. Like, if we go back to this real quick. Going back to this real quick, if anything, I say the best way to balance it, you might have to put everything at, like, I want to say at least at a 60 or a 50, and then just max out whatever you're trying to max out. So, like, if you're just trying to be a shooter, then get that maxed out and then max your shooting out. But if you I would try to get everything that can get up to like at least a 50 or a 60. I would just upgrade all that shit and then just like start working on what I'm trying to get up, and like if I wanna have my dunks up high, then I'm gonna put my dunks up high. But you know what I'm saying, layups and all that shit. If I'm trying to get my shot, whatever shot I'm trying to get to, I would try to see if I can get my layups and dunks to an 85 at best, and try to get my mid range and my 3-pointer up to an 85 at best. Handles, try to get them up to an 85 at best. Defense, try to see if I even got enough left. See if I can get them up to a 70 at best. 70, 75 at best. Speed, I'm pretty sure with the speed not upgraded, with the speed halfway there, I'm pretty sure you can max the speed out, and I'm pretty sure you can max the speed out. Where'd the stamina at, though? What happened to the stamina? Oh well. Yeah, I'd probably say the best. That's how I balanced out all my builds using this builder since 2K22. Since 2K22, I just moved. At first, I was before they made it super. Well, I didn't play 2K24, so I wouldn't know. But in 2K23, a lot of the builds that I made, I just put everything up to a 70 and then just maxed out whatever I needed to max out, because that was the best way to balance this. Some stuff you may have to take down all the way. Like, I wouldn't touch interior defense. If I'm a point guard, I wouldn't even touch that, nor would I touch the blocks either. Unless I'm like a 6'4", 6'5" guard, then yeah, you might want to touch them blocks up. But rebounding, I wouldn't touch. Speed, agility, vertical, I wouldn't even go nowhere near strength. I wouldn't even care for it. If I was a point guard, center, I wouldn't go for pass accuracy. Ball handle, I would try to see how far I can take it as a center. See how far I can get with it. You know, if I can get it up to a 60 at best, then I know I'm good. Speed with the ball, if I can get that up to a 70, that's great. Interior defense, gotta max that out. Perimeter defense, gotta probably have to put that at a 70. Steals and blocks, max those out. Rebounding, 85. You don't got, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, as a center, a 80 rebound at best is good. Is at 80 rebound with the badges, you pretty much you can get like 40, you get like 30 to 40 rebounds a night with ease. A game. I said a game with ease. Yeah, bro. Like, that's what I would do. Everything would probably be at a 70. Everything that can reach a 70 would be at a 70, and then I would just like start maxing out. That's what I would do. That's just me though. I don't know if y'all want to do that. Y'all might have to put everything at like a 50. Considering how restrictive they are, putting everything at a 50 and then just maxing out what you can, that would be the best route to go if you're really trying to balance out your player. I know 50 don't really do a lot for your player, but at least there's enough there, you know what I'm saying, to help you out in certain areas, because you're balancing out the player.
Your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, the builds feature that we had last year, it was really exciting.
about creating your My Player in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before. You'll see which badges you qualify for, you'll see which takeovers you qualify for in our new takeover system, and you'll also be able to see which animations your player will qualify for. Ultimately, it's going to give you a really good feel for whether or not the player is going to move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
I love all that, but I especially love the new takeover system.
Takeovers back in a new way this year. We have 70 takeovers and 14 special abilities. In the builder, you can see which takeovers you qualify for. Once you get into MyCAREER, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute requirements that determine whether or not you're able to equip these takeovers. Once you get into the game, you're gonna see your takeover meter. There's 5 levels to your takeover, and it's kind of like 5 levels of hotness. Once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Okay, 70 takeovers.
So basically, they brought back grand badges, if we're being honest. So grand badges, remember 2K17, the grand badge. So if you dominate whatever your takeover is, if you could dominate like that, eventually your grand badge turns on and you get this super duper boost. Your player gets a super duper boost and then he can't be stopped, he can't be touched with the grand badge on. And I think that shit lasts for at least about a good 2 minutes at best. I think that shit only lasts for like 2 minutes, but you go crazy when that grand badge come on. So basically they bringing the grand badge back, but they hiding it under the takeover. Okay.
What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been gravitating towards the most is barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means. It means you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the levels of takeover. It boosts your post control, your shot close, and your strength. And then when the special ability turns on, it turns on deep post bag, which essentially allows you to completely dominate the post, again, for a short period of time, in shots, back downs, every post move you can think of. So it's a lot of fun for somebody who likes to play in the post.
What can you tell us about badges in 2K25?
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past. Each one of them has a larger impact. And so we're really happy with the badge allotment that we have right now. We feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important. And ultimately, we're accentuating everybody's play style for these badges.
One other thing I want to talk about is badge progression.
Badge progression is basically how often are you using your badge. The more often you use the badge, the faster it's going to progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year, you won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy.
Okay, so you got rid of badge regression, which was the dumbest fucking idea. So they finally got rid of that, huh? You finally got rid of it. You finally listened to the people, huh? You finally listened to the people, huh? So basically, y'all got rid of it after nobody told y'all to put it in there. Like, nobody told y'all to put that in there, but yet y'all put it in there. Like, come on, dog. Like, who even told y'all to put that in there? Dumbass motherfucker. Nobody told y'all to put that in there in the first place, but you put it in there. Now y'all taking it out. Like, there was no purpose for it. Like, so you put badge regression in last year. You charged people to death over the fucking game. You took the auction house out of my team, and you don't even give a fuck about the my team. I feel sorry for the my team community. Y'all getting the short end of the stick. Damn.
Happy about.
So it sounds like badges are completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Yeah, so this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend. It's a level above Hall of Fame. It's pretty difficult to get. You have to raise your attributes pretty high, but ultimately, you know, it really allows you to dominate in that area of the game.
Zach, I'm excited. Can't wait to get my hands on the builder. Thanks for all the new details. And for all of you, stay connected to the NBA.
Nigga, you worked for 2K. I'm pretty sure you've been playing with the builder. I'm pretty sure you've been playing the fucking game. You worked for 2K. Stop with the cap, nigga. Y'all nigga, it's been over 10 years and y'all niggas still capping. LD2K, you still capping. You dickhead.
2K25 courtside report where you can learn all about the new MyPlayer builder. Now we know about all the new exciting features in the MyPlayer builder, but it's time to learn about MyCAREER. I'm joined by Mark Little. Let's jump right in. What's new in MyCAREER for NBA 2K25?
MyCAREER in NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history.
What?
You're my player this year, growing up outside of Chicago, and like his idol, Michael Jordan, he wants to build a dynasty that lasts throughout the ages. You can learn about your My Player's history and his path to the NBA through an optional flashback story called The Heart of the Dynasty, which you get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some NBA players where one of the players is not so happy MP got invited. And all these
What does a dynasty have to do with my career? It's called MyCAREER. Why would you put this in MyCAREER when you have a mode called MyGM, My Eras? You could have put that in there. That would have made more sense. What the fuck? What the fuck made y'all do that? Why? Why? Just why? Tell me why. What the fuck would make you think that was a good idea? This is MyCAREER. This is about building the best player. This is about building your player to be the best fucking player in the NBA. Who the fuck cares about the team? That's something you would do with MyGM, bruh. Drop the ball once again, 2K. Y'all, fuck out of here.
games are available for you to play right away. You can play them at any point in your career, but if you really want to just jump right into your NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about creating your own dynasty in MyCAREER.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to...
Yeah, that made more sense. Making your player the GOAT made more sense. They should have followed up on that instead of building a dynasty. What am I building a dynasty for? I'm not a GM. I'm a player. Don't get me wrong. The players do make up a good part of the dynasty, but they not the main. But that's not how they're built. Like Michael Jordan, yes, he was the most important player of the Bulls, but he was probably like the most important piece of the Bulls, but he didn't make that come together. The Bulls front staff, the Bulls staff put that together. They the ones that went out and drafted Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen. They the ones who went out and got Steve Kerr and Dennis Rodman and made Phil Jackson the head coach. That's a GM thing. That's not something you would do with a player. This is stupid.
See your My Player rise up through the rankings and ultimately become the GOAT. This year, we're adding a dynasty rankings, which is more about your team's performance and less about your personal achievements.
That's stupid. This is something you would do in MyGM. This would make more sense in MyGM and My Errors. Taking a team and building them up and making them the best team to ever fucking exist. That would make so much more sense. This don't make sense in MyCAREER. It don't.
We've ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history, and as your team does stuff like deep playoff runs, winning championships, you'll see them rise the dynasty rankings until ultimately they get to the #1 spot and displace Michael Jordan's Bulls.
Last year, you came in with GOAT level hype. So what kind of prospect is MP in 2K25?
This year, MP is not a GOAT level hype. You're gonna have to earn your position in the starting lineup, and if the player in front of you is really good, it's gonna be even harder. This will definitely be one of your first obstacles as you try to build your dynasty.
So it sounds like I got to earn my place in the starting lineup. What does the flow look like in MyCAREER? Is it?
They've been running that shit into the ground, bro. Stop making us listen, bro. If anything at this point, bro, just stop making storylines for MyCAREER. Nobody cares no more. Nobody wants to do them no more. Just give us a simple 2K10, 2K11, 2K12 my career. Bare bones, right? We don't need all this extra shit no more, man. Just make it a simple my career and give us a better attribute system to build our players up instead of paying out the ass for VC. This is bad. This is looking very bad. I hate to tell y'all, but this is looking pretty bad. This is looking like some bullshit.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Key games, every game.
Key games are back this year, and we're really excited about the improvements we've made. This year, you have a lot of control about which key games you play. We've divided the season into 2 halves, and in each half, you'll meet with your coach and GM and select a personal goal. The personal goal you pick is what determines the key games you play. We've even tiered the matchup system, so if your MP is still at a lower level, you'll match up against lower level NBA players, but if you're a 99, you're going to be matched up against the best of the best. If that's not your thing, you could decide you want to try and win the NBA Cup, or maybe you want to focus on winning road games, or maybe in your rookie season you want to show that you're the top rookie in your class. We've even got some key games that are focused entirely about you posterizing other guys. So the personal goals and key games you get to pick from is completely dependent on the build you made, your team you picked, and your current overall. So there's a lot of content depending on the scenario and play style you've picked. And on top of that, if you successfully complete your personal goal and key games, you get an all-new Dynasty badge. So the Dynasty badges you earn help improve your team and shape the dynasty you're about to make.
This sounds exciting. What about other new features in MyCAREER that you can talk about?
There's a lot more than I'm going to be able to go into here today, but I'll give you a few more of my favorites. So earlier I mentioned you can play a FIBA game in the optional flashback story. Well, you can also play FIBA games in our new revised off-season flow. You'll be able to play FIBA friendlies, FIBA qualifiers, and even a FIBA tournament that you can invite other NBA stars to join you in. And speaking of NBA stars, this year we're also adding jersey swaps. So there are optional highlight games on your calendar where you can earn jerseys from players like Jalen Brunson or Victor Wembanyama only if you pass the in-game challenges against their teams. And you're going to want to...
Okay, that's a good incentive. I like that. That's actually a good incentive. I like that. Why don't we make that part of the storyline instead of just making an actual storyline? Why not just make it a streamline? You create your player, you put them in the NBA, you grind it out, get your player up to where you need to get him up to, and you're good, right? That would be the good way to go. But also have these optional things where if you complete certain goals within the game, like we used to do back in the good old days of 2K when y'all actually gave a fuck, this would be dope if there wasn't so much bullshit.
Collect those jerseys because not only can you wear them around the city, but you can also put them on display in your MyCourt.
You said MyCourt? MyCourt is returning?
I can't talk too much about MyCourt, but I'm confirming MyCourt.
This is terrible acting by LD2K, bro. Hey, cut your shit off, bro. Your shit gone, bro. Look at your hairline, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You got a straight line going down, bro. The fuck is you doing, bro? Cut that shit off, bro. At this point, bro, cut that shit off. Nigga say, wow, so you're telling me that MyCAREER is back? Nigga, you already know it's back. Stop capping to us, bro. Damn, who you think you is, Ronnie 2K? Fuck out of here. Stop the cap, nigga. You know.
Is back. We know MyCourt's been a feature that people have been wanting for a
It's been wanted, but you haven't done it till now. Because now you realize that the pressure's on. Now y'all starting to realize that, oh shit, they not gonna fuck with us unless we start doing shit. And I hope that y'all niggas didn't buy this game just based off this bullshit right here. Pay attention. Use this. I don't know how many times I gotta say this to y'all, but use your brain. Use your brain, y'all.
Turn this on. Turn it on!
I don't know how many times I gotta say that in these fucking videos, but use your fucking brain. Use your common sense. Come on, dog.
a long time, and we're very happy to bring it to 2K25.
All right, my court, exciting stuff. I can't wait to start building my dynasty in NBA 2K25's My Career mode. Mark, thanks so much for joining us and sharing all this great insight.
Yeah, thanks to you, Chris.
And for all of you, stay tuned for more courtside reports on NBA 2K25.
This shit's some bullshit, but the madness don't continue. The madness don't stop. It continues from here. Oh, you thought it was over? I missed a whole week's worth, and then just today, they just released MyNBA, my gym shit. And I don't know what it is, but the madness continues. The madness continues. Let's get right into this, though.
Welcome back to another NBA 2K25 courtside report. Today, we're breaking down all things new in MyNBA.
Niggas, that Klay
I'm Chris Manning, and I'm joined today by...
Okay, this is my gym. This is my eras. This is MyNBA. This is my eras. I'm about to say, what the fuck is Klay Thompson still doing on the Warriors? I'm about to roast the shit out these niggas, but now it's like, nah. Then I saw J.R. Smith on the cast. So I was like, oh, okay, this is my eras. I got to remember that.
Producer Jeff Schrader
get on your ass,
boy.
boy.
Discuss all these exciting new things with
Pause,
the
no
fans.
dude.
One of our favorite features is MyNBA eras. We added it 2K23. We got 4 new eras. Last year we added the LeBron era, and this year for 2K25 we got the Curry era. You can do it yourself. You can join KD, Curry, and the Warriors, or try and topple them with LeBron and the Cavs.
I can't wait to jump into the eras. What are some new features that fans could expect?
We've completely revamped how you can expand or contract the league, both in the modern era or even if you go back to any of the past eras. Now you can have any team size from 12 to 36. You can actually completely grow or shrink the league as you like it going from year to year. You're going to be able to customize it to degrees that you've never been able to do before.
So I could stop the Seattle Sonics from turning into the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's like an interesting idea. Stopping the Seattle Supersonics from turning into the Oklahoma City Thunder. That would be interesting. If I could stop that from happening, I think we can reshape that organization. I think we can. KD and Russ, and
we took the standard role-playing experience and we just made it so awesome that you can actually go and choose your backstory. For example, maybe you want to be an ex-player, maybe you want to be a savant that's gifted with spreadsheets, or maybe you're a closer, that you know that your battlefield is the boardroom. From there, you get to choose your attributes. Do you want to be really skilled at helping your players on the court, maybe improving your offense or defense?
Oh, so they bring a microtransactions to I already see it, bruh. I already see it, bruh. Damn. They bringing the microtransactions over, bruh. Damn, my GM players, my era players. Damn, bruh. They finna give y'all. Oh no. They finna ruin y'all fun, bruh. Damn, I feel sorry for y'all. They about to ruin y'all fun. They about to make y'all spend VC on shit. Damn. Y'all can't go nowhere without this fucking VC, dog. They about to do it to y'all, bro. Damn. They about to make the My GM, the My Eras, the association modes. They about to make all the franchise modes go through, damn. At some point, we gotta say no.
Or do you want to have charisma off the charts so that you can wheel and deal and get all those picks and trades that you want? Finally, you get to choose your perks, where we have a ton of completely new abilities that will really revamp and change how you play. Now, one thing that we actually think is really cool is player expression. So like, what do you think is the most important thing when you're building a team?
For me, it's getting scores, of course. You know, I got to score the buckets, so I go after the high-scoring players.
We got badges for you. We got a badge that'll improve your outside shooting. You got badges that'll also improve your team depth so that everyone gets a little bit hotter. Maybe you want to pick the X player so that at level 12, you can get a perk. Everyone's on fire in elimination games. Really make sure that you can close them out.
This sounds pretty dynamic. So how can a player grow in the mode using these new features?
Great question. So the old staple for MyGM was that you'd be given tasks. Now that's been transferred to a conversation where, say, you have the team governor. He tells you, hey, I want to swap out all the starters. It's now up to you to decide how you navigate through that conversation. Afterwards, maybe you agree, maybe you don't. You get experience, you level up. When you level up, you get more attribute points to spend and more perks that you can get until eventually you can reach the cap of 20 and you're going to be unstoppable.
Okay, so how do these conversations and interactions take place this year in 2K25?
So eventually when someone has a conversation that they want to have with you, they'll give you a little notification and you actually go inside the MyGM building. It's a free roam environment. Go over, have a conversation, and it really makes it feel like you're in the role-playing experience, that you are the GM.
Last season, the NBA introduced the in-season tournament. I loved watching that. This year, it's being rebranded as the NBA Cup. So what can we expect from the NBA Cup in NBA 2K25?
One of the cool things about the NBA Cup going forward is that it's going to be able to work with schedule generation. Before, it's really awesome, but it's so complex to make. So we would basically just have to take the schedule and freeze it. Now for next year, we're actually going to be able to do a little bit more, generate different schedules as the years go on, be able to change up groups a little bit. So we think it's going to be even more engaging.
That wraps up our NBA 2K25 courtside report. I'm pumped. I know the fans are pumped. Jeff, thanks so much for sharing all the knowledge about this new mode.
You got it. And again, thanks to all the fans. We couldn't do this without them. We put in so much passion and effort just because we know that they're going to love it.
Can't wait to play it. And remember, for all of you out there, this is where your journey begins to building the next great dynasty. Make sure to stay tuned for more NBA 2K25.
Nigga. What these comments talking about? Damn, they shitting on us. It really ain't nothing new. Look at these comments, bro. I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving the engagement so far. I'm loving that everybody's not falling for the bullshit. Look at this. I'm loving this so far, bro. I can sit here all day and watch this. nobody in the comment section fucking with 2K this year. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Matter of fact, let's go to the MyCAREER. Let's see what they was talking about over here. I'm just looking through the comment section right now, bro. Damn. I'm loving the discourse though in the community though. I'm definitely loving the discourse in the community. I appreciate the I appreciate the 2K community for not falling for the bullshit and coming to the realization that we need to stop. We need to say no. At some point we got to say no. No more 2K. No more. No more. We cannot keep doing this.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Turn this on. Turn it on!
We gotta stop with the nonsense, man. We got to, dog. We gotta stop with the nonsense. We gotta stop giving 2K the benefit of the doubt. We gotta stop giving 2K the ability to rob us blind of our money every fucking year. It's not fair. It's not right, bro. It's really, really bad, bro. It's been so bad throughout the years, bro. It's been bad since 2K18, bro. 2K17 was honestly, I think, the last year you could actually grind your player out. Pause, no Diddy. But you could grind your player out and make a superstar out of him. And you can make another build and make a superstar out of that character. It's crazy how hard it is to grind out your players now. They made it impossible now. You have to buy VC because you're not getting any play in the game no more. They don't reward you for playing the game no more. They have made it apparent that you have to buy. That is the only way. And the more we fight back, the more they will give in. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. I appreciate the 2K community for finally using your fucking brain. Use your fucking brain, y'all. Stop with the nonsense. We need to stop this bullshit, bro. We need to stop, bro. Cause it's gotten ridiculous to this point, bro. So I feel like the more we hurt their pockets, I hope pre-order sales are still terrible. These niggas need to do NBA live numbers. They need to do 10,000 units in the first 6 weeks of the game. Do not pre-order this game. Do not give your money to 2K. It's not worth it, bro. Some of these YouTubers out here is part of the problem, bro. They trying to get flown out. They trying to get flown out like some bad bitches and try to get a logo and be affiliated. All they want to do is be flown out, get their clout up, leave, and then most of them don't even play the game for a majority of the fucking year. And it's hella YouTubers out there. I'm not specifically calling out any YouTuber. I'm just saying it's a lot of YouTubers that will dick ride this game for the first week and a half, and then it's crickets on the whole year, and then they just come back to it every once in a while. I've seen so many fucking YouTubers do that this year. I've even seen Troyden do it, but Troyden has a really good point for him not playing 2K this year. They took the auction house out of my team. He really is not fucking with 2K. He's moved on to bigger and better pastures, and I hope that if Troyden can move on from 2K, then a lot of these other YouTubers can move on from 2K as well. 2K is how you start your career. It's not what you base your career on. Trust me, I've moved on. It's been plenty of other guys that have moved on to bigger and better things. Agent moved on, Flight moved on, Cash Nasty moved on, Kai moved on, Duke Dennis moved on, Soluminati moved on. So many of the big YouTubers, bro, have moved away from 2K and the content because they don't care about logos and they don't care about getting flown out like a bad bitch to go play the game early. It's not like that anymore. It's not 2K16, 2K17, 2K18. It's not like that anymore. It's different now. Nobody fucks with this shit no more because everybody's blown up. Everybody's gotten bigger. Everybody's moved on to greener pastures in their life. 2K is just here, and they are trying to find anybody with enough subscribers, a name, with good enough analytics to be like, you know what? Hey, you come over here. We're gonna use you to promote our game. Cause we can't use the Cash Nasties no more. We can't use the Troydens no more. We can't use the Flights no more. We can't use the Chris Moves. Chris Moves still play this game religiously, but that's a whole nother part. But he started this shit. So shout out to the GOAT. But yeah, man. I think it's just I feel like it's just best that we let this game die a slow, painful death. 2K25 must be sacrificed. I said it last year with 2K24, but y'all niggas didn't listen. And y'all ended up buying the game anyway, and I hate y'all for that. But now, it's starting to click. Now y'all niggas are seeing what I've been seeing for the past 10 years. I predicted that this shit was going to happen. I predicted that this shit was going to get worse. And lo and behold, everything I predicted about this game came true. And I'm so proud of the 2K community for basically saying we done with 2K. We don't care about MyCAREER no more. We've been asking for MyCAREER for how long? When the hype was there, they never executed. Now that the hype ain't there, now that nobody gives two fucks about this game, now they want to do everything. They're on their last fucking legs. They're on their last fucking legs. We are fighting a good fight here, y'all. Let's not give in when September hit. When September 6th or September 9th, wherever the fuck this game come out, let's not fall for the okie doke. It's the same fucking game you got on your console right now. It's the same game. Whether it's 2K22, 2K23, 2K24, 2K25 is no fucking different. It's just a roster update. And a few little things here and there. There's nothing new about it. Please, for the love of God, I beg of y'all, I plead with y'all, do not buy this game. Leave it alone. And to the YouTubers that's coming down on the community for saying we hating on the game, we are not hating on the game. I see a couple of y'all YouTubers, y'all be popping up in my recommendeds. Like I said, I'm not saying no names in particular, but you niggas know who the fuck you are. You know who the fuck you are. And y'all the fucking problem. You fucking dick riding bitch made ass niggas that keep telling the 2K community, man, y'all need to stop hating, man. Y'all know y'all gonna buy this game. No, nigga. We done with 2K. We done. So stop with the cap, my nigga. Y'all wanna see, y'all the main reason. Then y'all trying to come down on the 2K community talking about we hating. How the fuck we hating? We tired of the bullshit. You old logo want to get phoned out like a bad bitch ass niggas? Niggas want a logo so fucking bad. Want that validation for Ronnie 2K and them so fucking bad. Want to get flown out to play the game early so fucking bad. You gonna call the community haters? Because we tired of the bullshit? We tired of the VC? We tired of them not focusing on the game of basketball and instead just putting features on top of features and then trying to make that seem like that's it? We done with it. We just want a good basketball game. If they would just focus on the basketball aspect of it, then maybe we would get somewhere. That's the main purpose of this. It's not hating. We're just done with the bullshit. It's just sad that you can't see it. You dick riding ass nigga. But anyways though, that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I'm done. I've ranted enough. It's about to be 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to bed. Good night. And always remember, the madness continues.